today. From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First drive of the game, and we're ready to go. The football in the possession of the Cincinnati Bengals. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On the delay, it's Mixon. Four yards the pickup, 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he's brought down.
51 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
Burrow looking to pass. And this is going to be intercepted. No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the 2nd quarter. But here's another 3rd down situation to check in on.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
Handoff to Mixon. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. They go play action with Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Burrow. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
And taken down just shy of the 40. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that is taken in by Boyd. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now. The Bengals drive about to get going. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins.
And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
95 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Open man is Chase, complete.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Mixon will try the right side.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Again, it's Mixon. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. From midfield now, Burrow.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This for a 4th quarter lead. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this one to Boyd.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try and run with Mixon.
And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
Again, it's Mixon.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and to earn that win.
today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin on this final day of 2023, New Year's Eve. Folks are fine-tuning their resolutions. Fitness clubs ready for that January boom. But these two teams have one more important piece of business to take care of before the calendar turns to 2024.
And I'll be one of those, trying to get it going in January, trying to get my physical fitness on. But first, we've got a game to get on here. Two teams trying to finish strong before they turn the calendar. And on the flight home, I'll be finalizing my resolution list as well.
So here come the defending champs, led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, a two-time winner now, in Patrick Mahomes.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Mahomes now to throw. Has his man. That's James. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Chase. 5 catches, 64 yards.
And here he is with just 1 week to go in the regular season. All he wants to do is lock things up. He kind of wants to do like the golfers. Post a number, go to the clubhouse, and secure a league title in receiving yards.
Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Straight ahead, it's Evans.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Evans is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2.
Mixon is in. Touchdown, Bengals. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. Well, the numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That is caught. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First down. Here's Burrow. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Bengals had 12-3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll toss this out right for Evans. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll give it to Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. They're passing here. Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals will and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've reached halftime here on New Year. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right.
to Mixon on second down.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Burrow will throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And Boyd in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Now it's Burrow. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 33 yards that time. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Mixon running wide side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon with his 13th rushing touchdown on the...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow
looking deep here for Chase.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good.
And that will... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Oh, he shifts past him.
He'll get this down to the 38. 2nd and 7.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 32.
118 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Brought down by Willie Gay.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Evans gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals.
And this win was impressive, Charles. And look, they were honest with us this week. They had this game circled on the calendar for quite a while, coming in and taking down the reigning Super Bowl champions.
And you and I both know from experience that having the title reigning Super Bowl champs is a blessing, but a curse when the next season begins, right? Because everyone circles that game on their schedule. They can't wait to come in and play, and they often do things you don't even expect because they figure, what do we have to lose? We're playing the Super Bowl champs.
So for the Bengals,
they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining.
that'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
today on EA Sports. It's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and yes, it's January 7th, but we haven't seen you since New Year's Eve, so we have to say Happy New Year, one and all. And partner, Happy New Year to you. This is it, the conclusion of the 2023 season. Hard to believe, but we got a good one here between division rivals. And you like what the NFL's done here, making Week 18 all division games.
I think it's one of the more inspired moves by the league because they've made these matchups really count. And typically they mean something, not a lot of coasting as people head towards the playoffs. But I do have to ask, January 7th, is it too late to say it? We're kind of right on the borderline, aren't we, about Happy New Year? Because that always seems to be the subject of debate.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
Leading them out, a first-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, former Clemson Tiger, Deshaun Watson.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
First play, Watson to the air. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Elijah Moore, the intended receiver.
That'll bring up second down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Watson.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here's Jones.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Burrow looking to pass.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Now it's Mixon running right.
To about the 35, 2nd down. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one. So they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. Burrow throwing complete there to the tight end, Smith.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Mixing up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run for the first time with Chris Evans.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Evans.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Here's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very solid gain of 27.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Brown is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Evans will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it as we resume action.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a first. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Mixon on the draw. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Mixon on the toss right. And a Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. They'll give it to him again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
87 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second and 5.
Again, it's Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Here's a give to Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, You can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And they'll run for it with Evans. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll run here with Evans. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Evans. Evans, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep here for Chase. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into it.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Cincinnati, they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, this loss will mean they finish the season on the wrong side of 500 at 8-9. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.